see the elephant in the room, stuck in the bottom of the bay with no life jacket.
All right, we back with Bottom of the Bay. I got the mastermind with me, NorCal Underground Rap. Hey man, welcome. And I wanted to ask you your name. What was your name? What do you go by?
It's good. My name's Dom. I own the page NorCal Next Up. You're tuned in with Bottom of the Bay TV.
Welcome, man. Welcome. You had class today, man. How's school going?
Oh, shit. It's going good. It's going good. Almost about to graduate in December. In the wintertime, then I'm a free man, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, cool. Let's cut to the cake. Why does your passion for music and video stream from? I'm sorry, where does your passion for music and video stream from?
Damn, okay. Really, I've been into music and making videos damn near my whole life, I would say, because, what's it called? I know it's a little start, but when I was younger, I used to be into hella rock music more, and then I got into rap music when I was like 8 or 9, but at the same time, I'd be playing Guitar Hero, doing all that shit, and I would just be getting hella into music. And then at the same time, when I was also like 11, I put random ass videos on YouTube. And then at the skate park, I would do my own videos, like skate videos, put it on my channel. So really, this whole time, I've been passionate about making videos and just music in general. But then music, like the music business, really came after I graduated high school. I was taking these classes at community college. Shout out DVC, right up here, Pleasant Hill.
Shout out DVC, man.
I was taking career and life planning, and then the professor told me, he's like, what do you like to do? I was like, well, sometimes I like to freestyle with my friends and shit. And he's like, oh, you should get into the music business. We got good ass classes that are good for it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I started taking hella music business classes, and I started meeting hella people that from different parts of the music industry that rapped, made covers, managed artists or whatnot, and yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty motherfucking good answer, man. I like that. Very informational. All right, shit. Can you explain to me in your words what NorCal Underground is and represents?
All right. Well, to be clear, first, technically, it's NorCal Next Up. That's my name, but the reason why it says NorCal Underground Rap is because on Instagram you gotta have the title that people might search quick. Like if they search it, they'll find it right there.
Oh, okay, so it's NorCal Underground.
Yeah.
Or is NorCal Up Next?
No, NorCal Next Up.
There you go. Okay.
The underground part is just so if you're searching for underground rap on Instagram, my shit will pop up.
Okay. And what does it represent?
Well, all right. Represents who is next up out of NorCal. It's pretty simple, really. It's all in the name.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but really, focus on that real underground. So people with small followings, like under 10,000.
Okay.
So that way, because when I made my page, I figured I had to have something about it that separates myself from the other pages. So like Fizzler, what would separate myself from Fizzler? They post all the bigger artists, so I'm gonna just post the small ass artists that that don't get posted.
And that's one thing I do notice about you. Like you show love to the people who have a smaller following, and then they start gaining some steam, man. So shout out to you for that. All right, so my next question is, across your socials, you be tapped in with a lot of good artists and video guys. How do you meet these people?
Man, just from running my page. Either they reached out to me somehow, or just because I tag them all too. Whenever I post someone, I tag the directors and producers, and that's one reason why too, so they can see it and see what's up. But I mean, really, I wouldn't say there's a one way that I did it. It just kind of slowly happened. People just started reaching out all the time. And I got acquainted with him, who's also acquainted with him.
Okay. So word of mouth type of thing.
Yeah,
man.
word of mouth. Yeah.
All right. So do you rap or sing or produce?
Nah, I don't do any, but I do freestyle when I'm bored sometimes with my friends. I've been practicing. But I took classes at community college for Pro Tools and Cubase.
Oh, so you engineer a little bit?
I learned how to a little bit. I learned the basics of it. I wouldn't say that I do it, though.
I like to ask students this question, and you can be as honest as you can be, though. Does it feel like getting a higher education is beneficial?
I mean, Yeah, I feel like it definitely can be beneficial. It depends on what you're trying to do, also, and where your mindset's at. Because there's a lot of people that are well off that haven't really gone to college or anything. But because I do hear a lot of people say that, oh, you don't need college is a scam, you don't need it. And you don't, technically you don't need it. But there is some skills that you can learn there and some knowledge that you can learn there that I feel like could still help you. Just like because my major is media and cultural studies. Yeah, I learned some cool stuff about the movie.
Okay, okay. Well, I gotta kind of agree with you on that, man, because I went to college too, and like it's definitely a hustle, but at the same time, I learned a lot of tools that I couldn't learn like just on my own or looking at YouTube, kind of hands-on shit. All right, so what's next, and what's the future for your almost cult-like following that you have?
Man, so here's what I would like to happen. So I noticed that when you say California or when you mention Cali, what people think of is L.A. Like the L.A. raps. If you're just talking about Cali rap, they think about L.A. So because L.A. they got their own No Jumper where they have some of the hottest people come in and get interviewed. So I feel like if we have our own version of No Jumper that's really big like that, then we can change the narrative of Cali is just LA. Nah, it's NorCal too. So that's really what I would like to happen. That's the overall goal is
Like,
to get
like make a distinction, you mean, between the sections of California?
or just make it so we get as much recognition as SoCal too. And yeah, just make
You don't think the Bay is been, I guess I would say, at a steady pace, or do you think we're at a decline, or?
yeah, it's hard to say, and everyone's opinion is always different on this too. I notice. But I mean, we're popular. There's a lot of people. We got a lot of platforms coming up too. There's a whole ton of artists because just the fact that I get all these messages every day tells you that there's a lot of people trying to push their work out here. Um, so I wouldn't even say we're on a decline because people are playing our music in other states sometimes.
Okay. So my last question for you, man, is what is something that they would not expect from Dom?
Man, what would you not expect from me?
Yeah, like a hidden talent or hobby, or maybe you crochet on the weekend or something.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't expect me to be on the next Sizzler Cypher. Shit. Once I show my bars, then it's
Okay.
gotta be. I don't know. What would you not expect me? Man, I don't know, man. Just expect the unexpected. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, that's a good enough answer. I mean, expect the bars. I like that, man. All right, so that about wraps it up for Bottom of the Bay. We've been chopping it up with my man Dom from NorCal, underground
NorCal
rap.
next up, yeah.
Next up, all of that, man. Go ahead, give them your socials everywhere, man, where they can reach you at, bro.
Look
I'm
up-
over here butchering it.
Yeah, man. He's talking about NorCal rap. Look up. All you gotta do is look up NorCal next up on anything on Google. Probably Instagram's the best, or YouTube too. Got a lot of content, so don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss the rise. Gotta go crazy.
All right, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. It's Bottom of the Bay TV,
Thanks for having me.
and we out.